Hey everybody, it's Alexia and I am back with another video for you guys. And today I want to talk about the full moon that we are going to have in the sign of Pisces. This is taking place Sunday the 26th. Now I want to talk about how important this full moon is going to be. It's going to fall in line with the energy that we've already been in, the energy from the lunar eclipse in Aquarius, the energy from the solar eclipse in Leo. It is going to be along the same energy lines of following your heart and going after what you want, but it's going to be different in a spectacular and special way. And I want to kind of break down all of this for you so you can understand. Now, starting this amazing energy that we're going to have on around the 26th, we have tomorrow, the 23rd, our sun, which rules our life's energy and our vitality, the way we walk around and how people perceive us and what we're doing, transfers into the sign of Virgo. Now, Virgo is known for its persistenceness, its proactiveness, attention to detail, and really being productive and getting things done in a timely fashion, the correct way, the perfect way. There will be no error, no flaws, not when it comes to Virgo. Now, when we are going to match that up with our full moon in the sign of Pisces. And the moon rules our deepest desires and our emotions and what we want. And this falls in the sign of Pisces. And Pisces is known for its dreamy qualities, having its head kind of in the clouds, living in a fantasy world. And it also rules our intuition, mysticism, disillusion, altered states of reality, correct? So when we match these two energies up, we have almost the perfect combination to go in and set in motion your dreams. If you have been thinking about doing something that your deepest heart's desires and what you would really want for your life, even if you feel like, oh, that's not going to happen for me in my life, go for it anyways. Put that fear to the side, cross the terror barrier, and start, because this energy is going to be perfect. Now, if this matchup with Virgo in the sun, and the sun being in the sign of Virgo, and our moon being in the sign of Pisces, if that wasn't already perfect enough, we have Mars, our planet of action and assertion, go direct the next day, the 27th. Okay, and this is really going to open up our willpower and our action and our assertion. How we do our drive to do things is going to return back to normal. So we have literally the perfect matchup just between these things, with our sun being in the sign, the perfection sign of Virgo, our moon being in the dreamy sign of Pisces, and Mars to play along with your action and your willpower to really act on the things that you want and to manifest towards the things that you want. This moon is going to be great for manifestation. And I always normally go with full moons are for release, new moons are for growing and setting our intentions. But the energy is just so perfect. Manifest during this full moon as well. You can still release some things, but manifest towards what you want as well, because this energy is literally just too amazing and perfect to get to what it is that you want. Now, I don't want it to sound like everything is all sunshine and rainbows, okay? Because there's always a positive and a negative to everything. And if we are letting this moon kind of play on us and we get in an altered state of reality and we're not seeing things for what they are clearly because of the disillusion of Pisces, then it can be a problem. Not only just because Pisces rules disillusion and altered states of reality, and it is really easy to be pulled towards drugs and alcohol when we are dealing with the sign of Pisces. But when you match it up with the energy of Virgo, it can turn into an obsession. And you're also pairing that up with the action and the assertion of Mars. We don't want to create any bad drug habits or alcohol habits, because on the flip side, that is also the perfect recipe for a drug addiction. And we don't want that. So we want to pay attention and know that if we're being pulled into a depressive state and being pulled towards being in an altered state of reality and wanting to use drugs, that we understand, that we consciously know what we're getting ourselves into. Because, like I said, Virgo can turn into an obsessive energy, and we don't want that, especially when it's turning into combining with the low vibrations of drugs and addiction. And I want you guys to be very, very aware of this, that this moon has a very, very glamorous, amazing qualities, but there's also this dark side that we must be aware of and we must pay attention to. We must pay attention to how we feel, how we're acting, and not only so we can know, but we can see other people and our loved ones, if they are going down that road and they're feeling like this, then it is your job to relay the message like, hey, don't do that. Like, it's not a good time. It's not a good time for this. Like, just wait, because it can be a recipe for disaster, and that's not what we want. And I really just want to take a second and see how we can best use this energy to fully get the best benefit. Okay? Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what energies are coming up from my subconscious? And this is the 10 of Wands. And this is saying that things have been quite difficult as it is, and that you are carrying too much burdens upon yourself. And even though these are all things that you want, that it is time to reevaluate what you are doing and lighten the load. What is it that you can leave behind and let go of, so things aren't as difficult and you can move on to what you really want to be doing, instead of being bogged down and running around like a crazy person trying to get all of these things done because they're all things that you want to do and you're spreading yourself too thin. So at this time during the full moon, you are going to want to, right now around this time when the energy starts to pick up, within a couple days, really reevaluate what is it that you're doing that really just isn't important, and what could you be doing that is important for you, and then lighten the load and carry on, okay? Now, what is in need of healing? And we get the Strength card. And this is telling me that you are having issues with your ego, and that your ego is playing a very big part of things and a very big part of how you come off, and that you really need to reevaluate some personal things and humble yourself a little bit and realize that just because, yes, things may be going good for you, or whatever the case may be as to why you have a high, strong ego, but maybe toning that down a little bit so you're not coming off as aggressive and arrogant, okay? And really just humbling yourself and moving from a space in your heart and from love and compassion, okay? Now, what message does my intuition deliver? And we get the 5 of Pentacles. And this is saying that things have been hard, but we have to reach low places, because if we don't reach low places, we will never understand what it feels like to reach a high place, a good place. Things have been crazy, and we've been having a lot of hiccups, and this is due to a lot of the planets that we have retrograde currently. At the time of me filming this video, we still have quite a few planets retrograde. Now, Mars is going to return, Jupiter did just return, and Mercury, but that we still have Uranus that is retrograde. We still have Saturn and Pluto retrograde right now, and that's just off the top of my head. Now, I want to really stress the fact that just because we are at a low point, it's the end of a cycle. You have to hit rock bottom before you can come up. So don't discourage yourself too bad. There's literally no way but up from here for you. And things will turn out fantastic. You just have to ride the waves and go through the motion to get to where you're trying to go, to get what you deserve, and to be thankful for it. And all of this is preparing you for what you are going towards, okay? Now, what am I being asked to dream about? What do you need to really meditate on and work out? And this is the 3 of Pentacles. And this is saying that you need to really take the time and consider, what is your dream? What is it that you're good at that other people are going to recognize you for? What is it that is going to put you in the spotlight? What is it that you have been dreaming about? You need to take the time. You need to focus yourself and focus on that, and take a deep breath and saying, okay, this is what I want for myself. How am I going to get it? And really meditating, sleeping, asking your guides for direction. That one is a really good one to get your answer, because then it will be revealed to you in ways you won't even expect it. You'll be walking down the street, see a sign, and you'll be like, oh, I get it now. Okay. Meditating on it, very good. This is very good. Meditate on what is it that you have seen for yourself. Even if you think that that is not going to happen for your life, you need to start acting on that, because it's never going to happen for your life if you don't. So you really need to dive deep and figure it out exactly what that is, okay? Now, how can I best ride the waves of this emotional full moon? And we get the 9 of Cups. And this is saying to stay in a place of gratitude. Stay in an energy of gratitude for, and even if it is as simple as, and not saying that it's simple, but like, I guess I'm kind of stumbling on what I'm trying to say, but staying in a place of gratitude. You know, I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for that I'm here to see another day. Stay in a place of gratitude, because if you stay in a place of gratitude and a place of happiness and thankfulness, you will have a harder time falling into the depressive and the addictive energy, that the disillusion, that's what I'm looking for, like the disillusion, the altered reality state of Pisces, because you are already vibrating at a higher level than what the energy is trying to pull you into, and you will be more inclined to wanting to manifest for this moon instead of being in a depressed state. So stay in a place of gratitude, okay? Really work on your ego, lighten the load, and figure out exactly what is it that you want and go for it. Like I said, perfect time to go for it is right around is right within this full moon, because of Mars going direct the next day. Really take the time, meditate on it, ask your guides, sleep on it, and figure it out, so then you can start going towards what you want to go towards. But I will say that we are definitely going to want to humble ourselves and really get into what it is and what it means to be humble, and not have that ego blocking some of our blessings that we had seen when we got the Strength card, okay? Now, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this and that this will be helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions or need a consultation, or if you need if you know that you need a personal reading, please feel free to contact me, and I will love to help. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.